Hello, 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 hello. This is your girl Kimmie with Straight Arrow Motivations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for returning. For those of you who have been here before, and for the new people, thank you. Welcome. Straight Arrow Motivations is where I strive to encourage, to motivate, to just give you some words of wisdom. And I give you my 2 cents worth. And hey, you can take it and spend it as you please. So I'm just so thankful to be here. I'm excited and I'm glad to be sharing with you tonight. Now, did you know? Because I'm just going to jump right in. I'm just going to jump right in today because I'm going to be quick. Did you know that September was, they said September was Life Insurance Awareness Month? Who knew? Life Insurance Awareness Month. I did not know that. I've heard of breast cancer awareness. I've heard of Alzheimer's. I hadn't heard of the life insurance, but hey, that's a good thing because we need to become more aware of getting life insurance. So I want you to think about it. Do you have life insurance? Are you vested in a policy? Do you have life insurance? Um, they require us to have insurance on our homes, renter's insurance. We're required to have car insurance. And now through the Affordable Care Act, we're also required to have health insurance. But what about life insurance? What about life insurance? Now, I want to say this. This is not a sale promo video. I am in no way affiliated with any life insurance company. Neither do I have this is strictly just wisdom. This is just me talking to you straight from the heart. Straight arrow motivations. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to gain a customer base. So let's put that out there right now. But I do know that, and even we've even seen famous people that don't have wills, don't have insurance. Someone just recently died, and his wife was pissed off, was perturbed because people weren't giving enough to support her husband. And y'all know he was good to y'all, and people weren't supporting the GoFundMe page that she had set up to bury him. And she was really angry about this. It's like, he was good to y'all. He was a good actor, and he was. Do not get me wrong, he was. But sis, is that our responsibility to bury your husband? Is that our responsibility? That's not a good look. That's not a good look. I mean, come on, guys. I remember I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. And in Birmingham, Alabama, a native of Alabama, Mr. A.G. Gaston, Arthur Gaston, he was a pioneer in the establishing a funeral home. Smith and Gaston, the funeral home, so I think it's Smith and Gaston. Also, he had funeral services. He had a radio station. He had a bunch of businesses. He also had a savings, a bank, a credit union, but the main thing I remember was that he sold life insurance, and he saw that early on that is the importance of saving and the importance of preparing for your family in the case of your untimely death or your demise. And that was wisdom. Our forefathers, our grandparents, parents, a lot of them may not have had a lot, but they had that wisdom to know that I am going to leave this earth one day, and I want to leave my family prepared. I don't want to have my family scratching and scraping trying to bury me, or burdened down with bills that I have left. So I remember they had policies. I remember when my dear grandmother passed away, everything was taken care of. Everything was taken care of. Her funeral was paid in full. Opening the casket, opening, closing of the grave was taken care of. We as a people have to get back to that. You need to either have you some money in the bank. Um, what they say, funerals now are costing between $7,000 and $12,000 if you want to be buried. If you want to be cremated, cremations have gone up. I remember back in the day, cremations were the most least expensive, but now cremations have gone up. So are you prepared? Do you have something? If you don't have $15,000 sitting in a savings account somewhere, or trust fund, or a 401 or Roth account, you need to, or maybe under the mattress, because you still got people that's under the mattress, which under the mattress ain't that bad because that interest rate ain't paying nothing. But anyway, I digress. But the point that I'm saying is, we as African Americans, let's get back to our roots of being prepared. You know you're going to die. You know you're going to die. Don't leave your family sad and brokenhearted. They already broken up because Big Mama gone. And now, these kids don't have any money to bury you. Get your house in order. Get prepared. And also, leave a will. Go get your will done. You don't want them fighting over your furs and your cars and your diamonds and your little house. Don't have them do that. And people say, "Oh, we ain't gonna I ain't gonna." They just split it up however they can. They do whatever they want to with it. I'll be gone. Don't do that. Don't act like that. Have your things prepared. Get it done now while you're in your right mind, and have it done the way that you'd like for it to be done. Then there's no question about, well, I wonder did Mama want to wear black or did she want to wear purple? Mama never did like purple. But when you in distress, you forgot about that. And sometimes you go the cheaper route. So, and let me just say this, unfortunately, and I'm not making light of this, we've had a lot of deaths due to COVID-19, the pandemic. A lot of people have passed. God help their families. But they also didn't leave your passwords and codes to your phone, to your insurance, your bank accounts. Maybe I'll do something else, and maybe I will bring another expert that can talk more about that. But your passwords, your codes, they can't even get into your phone. So, check into these things. Have these conversations with your family. Don't be afraid or embarrassed to have these conversations. These are mature adult conversations that you need to have with your family, with your friends, whoever it is that you're going to leave in charge of your things once you take your eternal rest. So these are things that I want you to think about. And before this year is out, make plans to do two things: to research about life insurance, or either if you have savings, a portion of your savings for your funeral services or however you would like. And also think about getting a will, getting a will done. So I really want to touch on this topic again, and I want to have more research done and maybe even have a guest to come to talk to you about this, because this is really, it's really important. It is really important. So just know that I love you, and everything that I say, even if it's a hard topic, is for your good. Do have a blessed day. And remember, I love you. Oh, don't forget, please, please, pretty please, with sugar on top. I want you to like and subscribe and share. Again, this is your girl Kimmie with Straight Arrow Motivations. Have a good evening.